back, everybody. So I thought I would do a full review on the Voodoo Ranger Hoppy Pack number 5. I did not do this one for the 4, and that's because I had some friends over on Halloween, and they drank a lot of them, and I didn't have enough to do the review. So I thought I would go ahead and do the review of this pack before anybody else. We're at the end of 2021, December 26th, I believe it is. And yeah, let's go ahead and do this. So the Voodoo Ranger Hoppy Pack number 4 was the first one I had. I did not look anything up to see what was in Hoppy Pack 1, 2, or 3. I hope they keep doing these and making more, at least to have. I'm going to buy them for the experimental no matter what. It would be nice to have 3 different ones or new ones in each pack, but I don't know if they're going to stop. There are tons of hops, so if these are the experimentals, I believe, are only using 1 hop. There's so many hops they can go through, but they do not have enough Voodoo Ranger beers. So are we going to see more? What are they going to do? I would like to see just a Voodoo Ranger experimental and have 4 different kinds. But that's just me because I want to drink them and review them. So I've done reviews on the Voodoo Ranger Haze IPA. That was actually a re-review from 2018 just to see how it was. Voodoo Ranger Hoppy Avenger IPA, and then the experimental Voodoo Ranger, which is using Galaxy hops. So the only one that I've had in this pack, except for the Juicy Haze IPA, was the standard traditional first one, the Voodoo Ranger IPA, coming in at 7% ABV. So I thought I would open it, get it into a glass, and see. Again, I have had this one, and actually the reason I'm doing this is I scored this one the highest. Now, we're getting ahead. I was going to look to see when that was. Oh yeah, American IPA, 7% ABV, 50 IBUs. I had it in 2017. Yeah. Whew. I am higher. But let's let that settle down. Again, I think this is fun. I like buying boxes like this. I wish we would see more. I don't know if it's just you get some new ones, but what it seems to be is a lot of the variety packs put ones in there that you've had. Like if there's 4 of them like this one, only 1 of them is new. And I don't like that. I can understand it, but I don't like it. I wish, 2, 3 of them were new ones, because this was originally $19.99. It was on sale today for $17.99. That's why I picked it up. I would have bought it at $19.99. It was just, we went into the grocery store, they had it, I bought it. So let's smell the Voodoo Ranger IPA. Color, I would say almost matches the experimental, maybe a touch lighter. Yeah, you guys are seeing that too. Watered down golden color, lots of bubbles coming up. Head is pretty much the same, off-white colored head. More small bubbles than anything. Let's smell it. Yeah. Juicy citrus rind bitterness. I wonder if that's what I put on there. That smells good. Better than any of these. Now, I've been down here for almost an hour. So this one would have been the oldest, so let's say 40 minutes. Yeah. There's a little bit of sweetness in there, but juicy citrus rind bitterness is what I get out of this. Almost grapefruit, ruby red grapefruit, a little tartness, almost rind bitterness coming out of there. That's good. I would probably go 4.25 out of 5. I think I scored it a 4. Did I say that? Let's see what I put on there. Smell citrus, fruity pine, hint of malt, taste pine and malt. Yeah, definitely would have put grapefruit rind bitterness on there. But I did look at the style guidelines and I was going to say I do get some like tropical fruit out of there. And per this, I would go 4.25. That is nice. I don't know if it's because I just had these three, but I like the taste out of there. I would buy a 12 pack of that. 86 of my friends have checked it in, 3.65. So they're not liking it. 257,000 people, 3.66. So, yeah. Bursting with tropical aromas, juicy fruit flavors from Mosaic and Amarillo. This golden IPA is perfectly bitter with a refreshing, sublime finish. Hoppy, smooth, tropical, bitter, fruity. I get citrus. The first thing that reminds me of is grapefruit. Maybe that's why a lot of people, Kevin's had a ton of these. 3. Kevin gave him a 4. 3.75, 3.75. Out of this pack, I think the worst one is the Xperimental. These two are tied for different reasons. The Avenger IPA, it is higher in ABV at 7.7% ABV. It's just lacking, but it makes up for lacking in smell. 7.7, you think would try and come through that alcohol and all that in the smell. It doesn't. It's just low, but the taste, I think, is a little bit better than the Juicy Haze IPA, but I think the Juicy Haze has a better smell. It's almost like you need the smell from the Juicy Haze IPA in with the Avenger IPA. But I think the best one out of here is the Voodoo Ranger. This is all going to be personal preference, but definitely pick up and try it if you can find it. All these cans say March 13th, 2022. So if you can find it around you, definitely worth picking up because they're all the same date. Yeah, it's just one's on top and one's on the bottom, which is kind of weird. But for 20 bucks, I think it's worth it if you're going to drink them. If you're an IPA Hoppy fan, definitely pick these up and try them. So if you like this review, check out some more over here. Always try new craft beer.